What's up, chosen souls? Thank y'all for tuning back in with Life with BJ, one of the best motivational speakers out of Detroit, man. I appreciate every last one of y'all for supporting me, subscribing, man. I always like to show my appreciation just to let everyone know how thankful I am. And it's just a blessing to even be here talking to y'all today. We all learn something each day, y'all. But before we get into this video, give this video a thumbs up, man. Give this video a thumbs up. So y'all, I want to talk about don't let your childhood situations determine your outcome. Did y'all hear what I said? Don't let your childhood situations determine your outcome. Guys, y'all must know this. It's very important. Some of y'all probably ain't gonna know exactly what I mean and what I'm saying. So, let me break this down. Grab y'all a cup of water, grab y'all a little snack. You know what I'm saying? Because this finna be some real shit. You know what I'm saying? Everyday real shit, but this real shit here. You know what I'm saying? So, look. We all go through shit and have been through shit in our childhood, right? So, don't let that shit that you went through in your childhood determine your outcome when you get older, when you become an adult. So, and what I mean by that, y'all, let me tell y'all a quick story real quick, man. So me as an individual, I know I ain't really had my parents in my life when I was a child. You get what I'm saying? I grew up around drug dealers. I grew up around killers, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I never really let that determine my outcome. For example, like, I know I ain't had my parents and shit in my life, right? So it's like, I'm not finna grow up, have kids, and go through all these different complications and different situations and put my kids through this type of shit. Cause I know what I went through as a child. You get what I'm saying? I know my parents wasn't there for me. I knew I was around certain shit, negative shit, certain environments. I knew this. So it's like, there's no way in hell that I'm finna grow up, put my kids in certain situation that I knew I went through as a child. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't do that. Some people will do it, but it's just like, if you already know what you went through as a child, you gotta prevent that shit. You gotta heal them wounds. That's a wound. Everybody that go through shit as a child, niggas be hurt off that shit type shit. So it's like, you gotta heal that shit. How can you do better? All right, I'm finna grow up. I'm finna make sure my kids got the best life as possible. I'm finna make sure both parents in the home. I'm finna make sure both parents teaching these kids what the fuck they need to be taught. I'm finna have my kids disciplined. My kids not finna be running out here in these streets. My kids not finna be getting in no trouble. My kids gonna have every single thing that they need. They ain't gotta steal. They ain't gotta rob. They ain't gotta kill. They ain't gotta hang around the wrong people. I can give them guidance. I can show them the way. I can give them knowledge. I'm not finna be out here making my wife look bad, cheating on her. I'm not finna be doing certain things. I'm not finna just be sitting up here making a drug deal around my kids. I'm not finna be sitting up here smoking around my kids. I'm not finna be sitting up here saying the wrong things out my mouth around my kids. I'm not finna let my kids see me do certain things because they're gonna pick up on that shit. I'm not just finna do that, man. You know what I'm saying? Some of us, we get to growing up, you know what I'm saying? Yes, we do make mistakes in life, but we have to learn from those mistakes. If you don't learn from the mistakes, you're going to continue doing the same thing. But like I was saying, I did not let that determine my outcome. Just because my people drug dealers, just because I ain't have my parents in my life, just because my people want to be certain ways, I did not let that affect me and determine my outcome. Everybody's situation is different, y'all. If y'all know Y'all didn't grow up with no parents. Y'all daddy was a hoe and he wanna fuck on different females. He wanna leave his kids abandoned. Your mama, she wanna be out here partying. She ain't at home 24/7. She wanna go hang out with different niggas, all this shit. Don't let your childhood situations determine your outcome. You could be around negative people. You could be around people that's alcoholics. You could be around people that just don't want to do nothing out of life. But don't let your childhood situations determine your outcome. Y'all, listen to me. Listen to me. Give this video a thumbs up, man. Make sure y'all share this video, man. Make sure y'all share this video. For all my chosen souls out there, it's important for y'all to share this video because we are leaders. Step up and be a leader, y'all. When we get to growing up in our life, right? We know we went through these type of shit. Some of us, well, a lot of us, we all just sit up here and dwell on certain situations that happened to us in our childhood life. Oh, I didn't have my parents in my life. I didn't have my daddy in my life. I didn't have this type of lifestyle in my life. I didn't have no support. You know what I'm saying? I was abandoned. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, don't carry that into your future with you. Your parents made a mistake. Your peoples made a mistake. Your people was doing all this extra stuff around you, but don't let that be you. Do not let that be you. You could change your life for the better. You should let that be your motivation and say, okay, I see how my parents doing this. I didn't have no parents in my life. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, let me see. When you start having kids, if y'all previously got kids, you should want to say, okay, how can I build me a foundation for my family? How can I be there for my husband? How can I be there for my wife? How can I be there for my kids? How can I teach my kids not to do the same thing that I witnessed in my lifetime? For my fathers out there, y'all need to be in your kids' life. Say, okay, how can I be in my daughter's life? How can I be in my son's life to show them what not to do? Because I experienced this shit when I was young. So it's like, if you go ahead and do the same shit that you experienced when you young and you doing it to your kids, or you not trying to make that change, they gonna grow up to be the same way you is. Or the same way that go through the same shit that you experienced. So don't let your childhood situations determine your outcome. What you're really supposed to be doing, if you was abandoned, if you ain't had your parents in your life, if you wasn't showing that love, if you wasn't cared for, what you gotta do is, okay, say, how can I be better than my parents? How can I be better than my family? How can I build something that's gonna last for a lifetime? How can I make that change? Most of us out here in this world, we get to dwell in those situations that happened to us in our childhood. Yes, we hurt about the shit. Yes, you know what I'm saying? It was out of our control. But it's like, now that you know what you went through, take that pain and build you something that you want to build. How you see it, how you know it was supposed to go. You know, in your childhood, it was supposed to be 2 parents in the household taking care of the kids together. You know that. You know you were supposed to stay loyal to your wife. You know you're supposed to stay loyal to your husband. You know that. So how can you build something up? How can you build that up? How can you not follow the footsteps of your parents? Just because we're around this type of shit, that don't mean let that shit rub off on us. So don't let your childhood situations determine your outcome. You gotta let that be your motivation. Oh, okay, I wanna be better than my mama. I wanna be better than my daddy. I wanna be better than my family. I see how my family doing certain shit. I see how their mindset is. I see people continue doing the same thing, so I wanna be better than them. I ain't had this in my lifetime. I ain't had this as a child. But I can tell you one thing, y'all. We can't keep crying about certain shit that happened to us in the past. We gotta let that shit go and get back up and move forward with our life. When you see the picture and the foundation and everything that you build up for yourself, and to see that you didn't follow behind your parents' footsteps or whoever footsteps, you're gonna be like, damn, I'm proud of myself. That's something you're gonna be proud of. Because in all actuality, you could have probably went behind their footsteps. You could have been just like them. You could have been out here just messing with all type of females, getting them pregnant, leaving your kids abandoned, not taking care of them, not being in their life. Why? Because you following after your parents' footsteps. So for all my chosen ones out there, do not let that be y'all, man. Step up and be a leader. Y'all could change your life for the better, man. Y'all could change your life for the better. You gotta know what you want in your life. If you want a family, okay, I want a family. How can I build me a family? First, I gotta find somebody that love me. First, I gotta love myself. Then I gotta get to working on who willing to do this type of shit. Who willing to hold this type of shit down? Who willing to stay faithful? Who willing to be there for me when I really need them? Even if I can't be there for them right now, who could be there for me when I really need them? Who gonna take care of the kids when I'm sick, when I need them, when our kids need them? Who gonna do this type of shit? So it's like, you gotta build that foundation for yourself so you could be better, so you could feel good. See, most of us, we don't go within ourselves and heal them deep wounds within ourselves. But we gotta heal them deep wounds within ourselves so we can do this type of shit. You all just dwelling on the situations ain't gonna do nothing. But have you say, oh, fuck it. Oh, okay, why not? Let me go be like my parents. I don't give a fuck. Life is just knocking me down right now. Okay, no. You gotta get back up, heal that shit within you that need to be healed, and take care of business. Because in all actuality, you know that you wanna be better than your parents. You don't want your kids to witness the shit that you have to go through. And when you get older and when you get to a comfortable place in your lifetime that your foundation build up, you could tell your kids, I went through this, but I worked my ass off hard as hell to make sure y'all never witness no shit like that, never go through no shit like that, to make sure y'all have both of y'all parents in y'all life, to make sure y'all just in a nice neighborhood, y'all getting the best education, y'all got both of y'all parents in y'all life. That's what that shit is about, man. So never let your childhood situations determine your outcome. And the sad thing about it, all somebody can really say is, damn, you just like your parents. Damn, you just like such and such. Or to even know that you following your parents' footsteps. You witnessed the shit. So if you growing up and you just saying like, damn, I'm just like my daddy, or I'm just like my mama, damn. But you want to be better than them. You want to be better than them. If you know you grew up around, like I said, if you know you grew up around drug dealers, you know you grew up around certain people, don't be like them. Have your own life. You got your own vision. Go after it. Stop being in your head so much. Go after it. It's important. It's important to not let your childhood situations determine your outcome. Man, I pray y'all like this video. I pray y'all sincerely learned something from this video. You know what I'm saying? Just don't be watching just to watch. Take notes. Let this information sink in your head, because everything I'm telling you is very important. If you don't understand it now, hopefully later on down the line you will understand it, man. I thank y'all for tuning in with Life with BJ, one of the best motivational speakers. Give this video a thumbs up, drop a comment down below, let your voice be heard. Do not be scared to speak up. And I thank y'all for tuning in with Life with BJ. I'll see y'all next time with more great content, man.